This is Morgan Hazelwood, back again with more writing tips and writerly musings. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a favorite blog post of mine, 10 questions to ask your beta readers. So once you've finished writing your novel, editing it, polishing it, revising it, then you're eventually gonna have to let that manuscript go. But you shouldn't start off just publishing it or sending it to agents. There's a step first. You need to send it to a beta reader to crush your hopes and dreams, or maybe not. So, not all beta readers, though, are made equally, and there's certain things you're going to want to hear from them. Harping on your grammar and your syntax is probably not what you're looking for at this stage. You're looking for more big picture feedback, but that can lead to wishy-washy feedback or inconsistent feedback where different readers focus on different little fragments that don't even matter to the rest of the story. So, how do you get useful feedback out of a beta reader? One of the best ways to get something is to ask for it. Wishing and hoping and wondering is all fun and games, but it's not the most effective way to go about it. So, what exactly do you ask for? When I originally shared a draft of my current work, I did research, I looked for lists and what to ask and how to get feedback from beta readers, and this list is accumulated from the best and what I thought would be most useful. Now, I sent this to all of my beta readers and none of them filled out my survey. But having these questions read in advance did help focus their feedback within the document itself. So, here we go. 10 questions to ask your beta reader. Well, okay, I might actually have a few extra because I couldn't resist, but 10 sounded like a good solid number. So, anyway, question 1. Did the story hold your interest from the beginning? If not, why? You gotta start off strong. If you can't even get them to buy into the beginning chapter, how are you going to get them to read the other 300 pages? So, question 2. Did this setting interest you? Did the description seem vivid and real? Were they overly descriptive? You got to strike the right balance. Question 3. Was there a point at which you felt the story began to lag and you became, shall we say, less than excited to read on? Question 4 for my beta readers. Were there any parts that confused you or even frustrated and annoyed you? Which parts and why? The why is more useful than them giving feedback about how to fix it because you know your story best, but knowing why it's broken can really help you figure out how to make your story come across properly. So, question 5, discrepancies. Did you as a beta reader notice any discrepancies or inconsistencies in time sequences, travel distances, places, character details, or anything else? Point them out. Very useful information. Question 6. Were the characters believable? Were there any characters that you think could be made more interesting, have better motivations? What about the characters appealed to you? Just let me know. I hope you love my characters. Question 7 for my beta readers. Did the dialogue sound natural or Was it artificial? Did the dialogue from all the characters sound the same? Pay attention to the type of dialogue when you read my story, please. So that was a good question to ask. My 8th question that I asked them is, was there too much dialogue or not enough? Was there enough description? Was there enough action? Did the action and the dialogue and the description clump in spots? You really want to strike a good balance, and hopefully your beta readers can help you find the spots where they tend to clump. So, question number 9, we're almost there. Was there enough conflict, tension, and intrigue to hold your interest? That's what stories are about. If everything's happening and everybody's fine with it, there isn't a story. You need conflict. It doesn't have to be open warfare, but you've got to have some sort of tension in the background, and if you don't have it, you need to know, because you don't have a story. Question 10 for my beta readers was, is the ending satisfactory? I worked very hard on my ending. I rewrote it 5 times. My poor original beta readers got the 2nd revision. It's gotten a lot better, but this is something that's very important. If you don't have a satisfactory ending, your readers are going to feel cheated or let down, and that's not how you want them to walk away from your novel. You want them to walk away excited and ready to tell all their friends they should read your book. So, because it's me, I couldn't help but ask a couple bonus questions, but I think you'll see why. 1. Which parts emotionally resonated with you? Which parts could be expanded upon or condensed or deleted? And which characters did you connect with? You really want to know who the fan favorites are. Some of the characters that my beta readers most liked were little bit characters that I thought I could cut or condense, but because they were so loved, I looked into it and I found reasons to keep them. So, those are my 10 questions plus 3. I hope my questionnaire really helps you, and as always, let me know if you have any feedback.